hard work,
commitment,
dedication,
resilience.
The TUMAUINI National High School is dedicated to delivering quality education among learners despite the pandemic. This made possible because of the school's faculty and staff who are
Competent,
dedicated,
competitive. Welcome to the TUMAUINI National High School 7th Moving Up Ceremony and 31st Recognition Rites. Moving up marks our duty to live up to the demand of uplifting the block of excellent principles and our mission to execute our greatest round in portraying the face of tomorrow. This endeavor is not the end, but rather the beginning of another long journey that uses us passionately with eagerness, collaboration, and fidelity, advancing headed for an innovative norm, an elevated model, and a determined but feasible encounter.
The present and the forthcoming years for the movers are just manifestations of a complete quantity of toil in advancement.
To begin with, let us manifest our sense of patriotism as we sing the national anthem with Jey-bing Mapalad teacher conducting. After which, let us feel the presence of the Lord through an invocation to be led by Frances Ann B. Vargas, English teacher.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity to celebrate the 7th Moving Up and 31st Recognition virtual ceremonies of this school, the TUMAUINI National High School, and for giving us the chance to play our part in the lives of our learners and our new batch of completers. We glorify you, Father, for what you've done throughout the school year. This day, our completers will be reaping what they had sowed. Please bless and guide them as they reach this end and as they chart new beginnings. Help them be mindful of all the learnings they've acquired. Fill their hearts with your peace so that as they journey onwards, they would pour out your love and grace to others, especially to the poor, the marginalized, and those who are suffering. And we ask you, Father, to grant them solace and strength. Finally, we thank you, Father, for allowing us to build our community with these young men and women while they are here. Though they are leaving the portals of our beloved alma mater, we know that they will always be with us as part of the TNHS family, and we ask that the bonds created here remain strong despite any distance. We ask all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
This time, let us all lend our ears to Mary Rose P. Adriano with high honors to deliver the welcome address.
To our beloved parents, teachers, principal, members of the school board, fellow completers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am deeply honored to be given the opportunity, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you all today in this important occasion. Despite the ongoing crisis that the world is facing, we are gathered virtually to celebrate and validate our 2021 Moving Up ceremony. 4 years in the junior high school has been an unforgettable journey that has prepared us for the future, whatever it may hold. It has taught us how to treasure some of the most memorable and influential moments of our lives. Individually, our experiences here are unique, and together we share a common bond as a member of Batch 2021. Being one of the junior high school completers, I am full of excitement and anticipation in the next chapter of our lives that is about to begin. But without the support of our parents, guardians, and teachers, we may not have gone this far. They have been with us since the beginning of our journey, guiding us, helping us, and watching us grow. Some of us will continue in TNHS while few others may choose a different path to fulfill the goals they want to achieve. It is indeed a bittersweet mixed feelings to live our junior years. We must enjoy the next 6 years of our lives in order to reach our goals. Our alma mater, TUMAUINI National High School, taught us the values that we need in order for us to face our future without fear. Let us learn everything that we can in every lesson and in every experience to use each learning and make ourselves better. So in this momentous event, where our achievements are recognized and honor is given to whom it is worthy, it is a great pleasure that we have reached another milestone this very day, our virtual Moving Up ceremony. Congratulations to all of us. May God bless each one of us, and again, welcome and good afternoon.
At this juncture, to present to us the candidates for moving up who successfully completed the basic education requirements set by the Department of Education, let us pave the way to Dr. Fabio M. Macaling Jr., Principal for TUMAUINI National High School, to be followed immediately by the acceptance and confirmation of completers with the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division Office of Isabela, Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, CISO 6.
Good day, everyone. Madam, I have the honor to present the 213 male and 267 female with a total of 480 candidates for completers for the school year 2020-2021 after having been successfully completed the 4-year requirement by the Bureau of Secondary Education, Department of Education, for your confirmation and acceptance.
By virtue of the power vested in me as the OIC Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Isabela, and after having been certified by your principal that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program, I now accept and confirm you graduates of school year 2020-2021. Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations, movers of TUMAUINI National High School. This time, let us listen to the moving up messages of the people behind the academic success of this school year despite these trying times. Ladies and gentlemen, our educational leaders.
Let us listen to the moving up message of Leonor Magtolis Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Now, let us lend our ears to Dr. Benjamin Diaz Paragas, CESO 5 Regional Director of the Department of Education, Cagayan Valley.
My cordial greetings to all. During these tough times, as we operate within imperfect circumstances, we see the unfolding of one of the most beautiful things ever made on earth, the success of our young people in their academic journey as they inch day by day towards their dreams. To our dear learners, without a doubt, during these trying times, the struggles have been real and the challenges almost insurmountable. Today, we witness sense of purpose, direction, and meaning winning over every sign of difficulty that came your way as you toiled ceaselessly in the vineyard of education. Our theme this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, in a huge way recognizes our strength as people who cannot be floored by even the strongest of challenges. In fact, we have proven that together, working for a common vision, we are an armada of strong-willed individuals who cannot be swayed and discouraged by tribulations. Thanks for the deep sense of motivation that makes half the job accomplished. We have also shown that innovative minds always rule the day, and that makes us prepared to confront each challenge that will beset us. The years do not promise an easy journey, and with the threat of the pandemic still lurking around, the going will get tough, and the tough must keep going. And the spirit cannot be broken and will surely prevail. It is an irrefragable fact that despite our cling to varied ways of life, we have shown how united we can be in advancing the common agenda in education. We have done our share in realizing our ultimate goal of producing holistically developed K-12 basic education curriculum graduates who are not only knowledgeable and competent, but also value-laden and discerning. We are diverse in culture, and so we may have varied performances in all that we do, but we share a common goal: to be the best version of ourselves so we can be of help to others in the best way we can. Our sense of shared destiny has allowed us to bend without breaking, to attune our actions and efforts to the agenda of national leadership. But it too proved that we can do so without diminishing our long-held principles, that indeed it takes a village to raise a child. Each one of us, no matter how diverse, is a strand in the colorful fabric of human civilization. This is the value that we want you, our dear graduates, to embrace and be proud of. Our sense of identity, either on a regional or national landscape, must remain an important consideration in achieving our goals, and compromising it to favor new thoughts and ways of thinking must never be an option. We must continue to prove the world that even in the face of a dreaded pandemic, quality education can have its way through. The Department of Education Region 2 has unambiguously laid down in its Regional Education Development Plan all its projects, programs, and activities that shall inspire service above self and only about the future of learners who shall eventually assume significant roles in nation building. May you continue to be a proof that the kind of education our country is one for the world to share. Congratulations, dear parents, dear teachers, and to all of you learners. Mabuhay kayong lahat!
At this juncture, let us listen to the message of the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division Office of Isabela, Dr. Madeline L. Macalin, CESO 6.
To our distinguished guests, to our beloved LGU officials, to our dedicated principal together with the committed faculty and staff, to our committed district supervisor, visitors, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and to all the graduates, awardees, completers, achievers, parents, good day. Amid pandemic, we ensured na walang may iwan, and we did. This school year, we collectively ventured into what many doubted as a worthy undertaking of the Department of Education. For most of you, the continuation of classes was a Herculean task to begin with. As for the very first time in recent history, we needed to shift from the customary face-to-face mode of learning to distance learning modality. Words can never describe how elated I am as I extend my sincerest congratulations to you, dear graduates, completers, awardees, parents, guardians, and all our external stakeholders. This school year has been such an inconceivable test. And I am entirely appreciative of each and everyone who have made this arduous journey possible. Undeniably, you have waded through insurmountable odds. The seemingly impossible opening of classes, the difficult implementation of distance learning modalities, the inaccessibility of some learners and communities, and the invaluable hardship of all our educators, parents, and other stakeholders as we face our unseen enemy. This global health crisis certainly prompted you to make big adjustments with how you deal with your personal lives and studies. Yet, at the end of the day, you knew that you would always have a strong support system in DepEd to keep you grounded throughout your quest for quality basic education. And look where that belief has taken you today. We in the Schools Division Office of Isabela, along with your teachers, invested much of our time and resources to institute strategic plans in addressing different learning gaps and in delivering the best possible alternatives to strengthen the quality of our basic education. No matter how colossal the challenge this school year has brought to us all, we never chose to give up. And together, we conquered the battle. And there you are testaments to this immense success of the Department of Education. Indeed, I salute you, dear learners, completers, achievers, awardees, with your proud parents for your persistence and love of learning. Even with the absence of face-to-face classes, you were still able to prove how flexible you are in your quest for knowledge and wisdom. The school's division of Isabela has always championed quality and equitable education for the youth, and this school year, we never lost heart that we shall all remain triumphant in the end. Thus, may this victory remind you of how well you struggled for your future as you opted to embrace the new normal in education. I can therefore say that our theme for the end of the school year rites is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic is truly fitting as you continue to soar high in equipping yourselves with the necessary life skills and knowledge. This global health crisis has certainly taught us to intensify our campaign for accessible, inclusive, and quality education without sacrificing the health and safety of each and everyone. You may not have been physically present in the four corners of the classroom, but your determination to learn gave us hope that in SDO Isabela, walang batang maiiwan. This hope, in turn, gave birth to strength to remain one with you in this tremendous academic journey. As you venture ahead, I want you to always look back to where you come from, your school, your teachers who took your hand and clothed you with the knowledge and skills you need, as well as your parents who have been with you since day one of your journey. Sow positivity from within yourselves and to others, and never shed the faith that this pandemic shall soon pass. As you march forward, never lose focus and be more tenacious in fulfilling your educational goals. I urge you to stop at nothing and just keep going. Do not let this health crisis stop you from quenching your thirst for wisdom. Your journey towards excellence has just begun, and you still have a long and tedious voyage ahead of you. Ultimately, may you take the right attitude and realize that SDO Isabela is with you and continues to believe in your capabilities. We may have been bombarded with innumerable challenges as we wrestle with the COVID-19 pandemic, but what matters is that we did not give up too soon. We rather fought valiantly through it all. We take pride in these enormous achievements of yours, dear graduates, completers, achievers, awardees. Keep believing that there are more successes to come. As a poem aptly puts it, we are the masters of our fate and the captains of our song. Pandemic or otherwise, you are your own master and captain. Journey well in your pursuit of academic excellence. And we will always be with you throughout your journey because we remain and will always remain true to our commitment that in SDO Isabela, walang batang maiiwan. Congratulations to all of you.
Moving on to the message of the Public Schools District Supervisor, TUMAUINI South District, Dr. Nita G. Palayan.
On behalf of TUMAUINI South District, let me extend my sincere congratulations to the incredible class of 2021. A bumpy year has gone by, but you, dear graduates, have surpassed one of the greatest and most challenging years in the life of every student, because it happened during this time of pandemic. Hence, no calamity, poverty, distance, nor pandemic can stop this destined day. You will go forth and pursue higher goals from this place as you leave your legacy behind. Those who have witnessed how you have conquered one of the history's greatest obstacles will know your deeds, will celebrate your triumphs, and will proudly follow your example. With this, dear graduates, I give you my salute. On this special occasion, we are delighted to recognize the special people who have been part of your success. Let us then express our appreciation to our frontliners in education, our teachers, administration, and school staff at the DepEd TUMAUINI South District who had constantly contributes for the continuing tradition of unparalleled excellence. To all the parents and the family members watching this ceremony from your humble homes, we can feel the warmth of your support to the institution and the pride you have seen your children graduate. Accept our heartfelt thanks that you richly deserve. I know that you allotted this time watching from your houses with pride and joy. Thank you very much. The depth and breadth of the youth's contribution to our society are an everlasting inspiration to all of us. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the faculty members who step forward to help mold these great students no matter the distance, just to deliver quality and accessible education even in remote areas of the municipality. Talagang sa DepEd Isabela, walang batang maiiwan. My commendation also to the school which continuously gives young men and women the chance to pursue and continue reaching for their goals while battling the challenges of this pandemic. This has made the graduates of today unique. The flexibility of the institution in adapting circumstances championed education. In times of turbulence, when the road is rough, what matters most is the lesson and experiences we all learned wonderfully through this, the power of education and resiliency. As long as you remain steadfast, faithful, and determined, nothing will stand in your way. Nothing will slow you down, and nothing will stop you from achieving victory. Congratulations, graduates of Batch 2021. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.
This time, let us listen to the message of Dr. Fabio M. Macaling Jr., Secondary School Principal for TUMAUINI National High School.
My warmest greetings to all the graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. This graduation and moving up ceremony is a culmination of our concerted efforts to recover as one department amidst the global pandemic. Despite the struggles we have faced in the education sector, we are blessed to witness an unfolding of a new beginning in the lives of our learners. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations to this cohort of young, adaptive, and hardworking graduates and completers whose brilliance never flickers amid the troubles brought about by the pandemic. We are in this time of the year again where your merits and achievements are recognized for successfully surpassing a very challenging school year. Without a doubt, you have made sense of your purpose as learners by winning over difficulty and demand of our new educational system. Although some of you have encountered difficulties with the new learning modalities implemented, your perseverance and dedication to learning have helped you triumphant and overcome your newfound struggles. As you embark on your new adventure, never forget to use all the important lessons you have gained in this institution to better improve yourselves as functional members of the society. I am positive that the holistic training and lifelong competencies you have gained in this school will serve as your compass for a better tomorrow. Allow me to also thank the faculty and staff of the TUMAUINI National High School for working extremely hard to address the needs of learners. I have seen how you worked overtime just to finish reproducing, sorting, and delivering learning modules to each and every barangay in the municipality. With the onset of this pandemic, we were all together figuring out what to do, and you have helped me locate the missing puzzle to effectively trailblaze the systems of the new normal. I am proud to say that we have done our share in realizing this year's theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Truly, your passion towards teaching made this school year possible. Lastly, I would like to give my utmost respect to the Department of Education higher authorities led by Secretary Leonor M. Briones for keeping an eye and giving relevant solutions to the problems encountered in schools. I also give my warmest thanks to the top management of the Department of Education Regional Office and Schools Division Office of Isabela, led by Regional Director Dr. Benamin D. Paragas, CESO 5, Assistant Regional Director Dr. Jesse L. Amin, CESO 5, and OIC Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, CESO 6. Indeed, your commitment to assist each and every school is beyond compare. Once again, thank you very much and congratulations.
A certificate is not just a concrete confirmation of being a completer of a definite level of learning, but it is also a representation of one's labor and persistence. As you accept the certificate, always remember that it doesn't conclude your journey, but only the preliminary stage headed for grander chances.
Without so much ado, it is our countless desire to confer your hard-earned certificates
and to recognize the outstanding academic performances, noteworthy character, and distinctive capabilities of our academic awardees as representation of your hardships and infinite commitment for excellent education. Abaday Marjan Jr. Bakay,
Abaya Erwin Bungag,
Abeliera Lloyd Ian Acob,
Abeki Romar Bakay with honors,
Abuela Abner Jr. Corpuz,
Koba J.M. Magdawi with honors,
Advincula Aaron Kobe Tumolva with honors,
Afunay Amir Cuevas,
Afunay Kurth Matthew Abad,
Agtina Jayron Torres,
Agustin Ariel Bakay with honors,
Alam Marvin Tagura,
Alapitan John Paul Asuncion,
Alapitan Junjun Pagalamay,
Alawigan Aaron Strobal,
Alawigan Jey-bing Suyom,
Anapi Roel Giwo,
Andres Jaymar Giyab,
Angobong J. Lord Tricio, Angobong Mark Cherby Desiar,
Antolin M.J. Balya with honors,
Apan John Jerome Jose,
Apoldor Racel Mandak,
Akyo Rodolfo Manalo with high honors,
Argonza Gov Decanus Aseri with honors,
Aribay A.J. Daran,
Aribay Ray Benedict Kalibuyot,
Aribay Sherwin Tandayu,
Asingayan Jasper Milyare,
Asingayan Mark Lester Lugo,
Asingayan Mark Louis Lugo,
Aingan Gian Clark Kayuhan,
Bakani Christian Dave Binalay,
Bakani Glenn Bation,
Bakani J. Babaran,
Bakani Mark Kian Jade Talosi,
Bakay Filomeno Tamang,
Bakay Romeo Malayaw,
Balakanaw John Mark Makalalad,
Balya J.P. Ignacio,
Balya Ronel Raras,
Ballesteros Mark John Paul Denguray,
Ballesteros Ricoyan Villasanta,
Balubol John Mark Tamang with honors,
Bakiran Jeff Katembo,
Bakiran Mark Gian Andres,
Bakiran Robin Farto,
Bartolome Jordan Butak,
Baruela John Lloyd Sarmiento,
Baruela Leonardo Jr. Balya,
Base Oliver Giyab,
Bawa Cristoni Laron,
Baronilla Mark John Pineda,
Binalay Rufo Liano,
Bulawan Joven Giyab with honors,
Bulawan Nelson Bautista,
Kababay Nicodemus Moquito Ugaddan.
Kabangan Jovencio Duliente.
Kabawatan Pistan Jerry Buenavista with honors.
Kaide J. Louis Catembo with high honors.
Kalilan Tristan Pong Andres.
Canceran Diego Hobelianos.
Cañete Jan Michael Abuela.
Caronan Jomer Mamawal.
Carvajal Anno Dominico Augusto Domingo.
Carvajal Jezreel Rico.
Castañeda Cyril Owen Alcaraz.
Catu Emilio Rico.
Concha Jairon Joffrey Babasa.
Corpus Ralph Randall Somera.
Cristobal Leonard Gazmin.
Dabo Randolph Rodriguez.
Dakil Delmar Gandabat.
Dangate Cedric James V. with honors.
Del Mundo Lawrence Paul Binalay.
De la Cruz Edmark Mascrava.
De la Cruz Jessiford Papa.
De la Cruz John Daniel Cudal.
De la Cruz Joshua Corpus.
De la Peña Jervic Torres.
De la Peña Rodel Panduyos.
Delgado Prince Jaylord Pagaduan.
Domingo Charles Jr. Arceo.
Domingo Edmond Pagaduan.
Dumawa Margie Cayaba.
Eugenio Joseph Tandayu.
Federico Antonio Tumolva.
Ferrer Abram Hermono.
Flores Ian Zipagay.
Porto J. Chris Astudillo.
Porto Jerome Apunay.
Porto John Michael Nero.
Porto Joshua Bernaldez.
Francisco Charles Darwin Paul Domingo.
Robuyo Bonimar Tagaw.
Galano Joshua Manalo.
Belasinao Prince Paulo Laman.
Gamas John Lloyd Enriquez.
Gamboa Santi Valenzona.
Gatiwan J.V. Limbawan.
Gomez Justin Lozano.
Gitap Mark Oliver Lucas.
Giwo Ervic Bulawan.
Giyab Adrian Takiki.
Giyab Janry Labastida.
Gumatay Joros Malanao.
Gumiran Jefferson Colillo.
Gungon Adrian Edpol Ilagan.
Guzman Carlo Tandayu with honors.
Guzman Ryan Carlo Pua.
Guzman Steven Joshua Fulabay.
Ibana Jaynard Ramos with honors.
Jacinto Wilmar Bakay.
Hapon J.J. Bangwin.
Lagmay DJ Taguba.
Lalantan Alden J. Maduma with honors.
Laman Alfredo Barawidan with honors.
Laman Dave Kennedy de los Santos.
Laman Jeremy Casiano.
Laman John Dave Alapitan.
Laman Joshua Alapitan.
Laman Jovimar Josue.
Laman Mark Lawrence Pase with honors.
Langkita JV Tagufa.
Lansang J. Daniel Afunay.
Lapis John Dave Satumera.
Loretta Shane Adrian Mapalad.
Luga Aris John Tudao.
Lugo John Paul Mora.
Lumawig John Carlo Gamad.
Lumawig John Lloyd Reynolds.
Makadangdang Aaron Kalweng.
Makalalad Albert Hove.
Makoko Moises Vizcara with honors.
Magayam Alvin Ondoy.
Magay Paulo.
Malanao Guillermo Ibarra.
Malsi Alvin Galupo.
Managelod Anthony Balabo.
Managelod John Luis Balya.
Managelod Joshua Sarmiento.
Managelod Marvin Magaro.
Manliklik Aljan Guillon.
Manuel Lovino Jr. Vinarao.
Manuel Ransel Mike Gandeza with honors.
Masangkay Godofredo Boa.
Masido Florence Tagyam.
Masigan John Kenneth Fernandez with honors.
Machas Jose Jr. Bakay with honors.
Machas Lance Reynald Ramos.
Miranda Ramon Christopher Baluyan.
Miranda RJ Baluyot.
Mitra Jan Francis Zambrano.
Mondehar Justin Forto.
Moreno Janry Sarmiento.
National Remark Domingo.
Pagaran Jerome Bakiran with honors.
Palatao RJ Duwali.
Pama Joseph Carlo Bulawan.
Papa Brian Beltran.
Pareño Christian Guzman.
Pawig Brian Domingo.
Manera Rodrigo Jr. Paulo.
Hilang Jaymar Alawigan.
Ragos Jomar Umakam.
Ramirez Axel Gatiwan.
Ramirez Samuel Jr. Adelan with honors.
Ramos Brian J. Kurugan.
Ramos Christian Mark Padilla.
Ramos Randy Jr. Bakay.
Ramos Rashard Denver Bartolome.
Ravina Carl Russell Ramirez.
Riano Sean Abuela.
Rodriguez John Paul Lozano.
Romualdo Giancarlo Lumawig.
Rosales Kelly John Limbawan.
Rosales Martin Tambulina.
Salas John Mark Olivar.
Salazar John Mark Blanquita with honors.
Salazar Michael Sanchez.
Salvador Jesron Andrew Manaligoy.
Salvalion J.R. Bulawan with honors.
Sanchez Genesis Denna.
Sanchez Paterno Jr. Jose with honors.
Santos Christian Subia.
Santos Jonathan Alam.
Sipin Harvey Calweng with honors.
Supermido Aaron Bacani with honors.
Tagufa Dan Paulo Barwad with honors.
Tagufa Vinsley Argonza.
Agyam Domingo Denna.
Talosig PJ Imperial.
Tamang Christian Mohico.
Tamang J. Mark Bailon.
Tamang PJ Denguray.
Tamang Revin Andang with honors.
Tama Brial Justin Banyes.
Tama Jerome Mateo.
Tandayu John Mark Acoba.
Tandayu Justin Guillab with honors.
Rayao Fernando.
Tarayao Gabriel Felix Estudillo.
Tumamaw Jandel Ferrer with honors.
Tumolva Godfrey Cabaldo.
Gaddan Mark Diog.
We Christian Joshua Melchor.
Vargas John Diog.
Villamera Don John Ballesteros.
Villanueva Emerson J.
Villarreal R.J. Mapilis.
Zipagan John Patrick Mendoza. Abalo Rachel Ann Mamawag with high honors.
Abaya Athea Gwyneth Talavera.
Abaya Carla Joy Abeki with honors.
Abaya Laika Antoinette Cacho with honors.
Abelia Katel Joy Abaya with honors.
Abeki Christine Joy Crisostomo with honors.
Asenas Jennifer Bagay.
Adriano Mary Rose Panaga with high honors.
Agamata Charian Alapitan.
Agkawili Janine Manlapas. Alcaraz Ma Clarice Angel Bartolome with honors.
Alam Andrea May Galang with honors.
Alam Jovili Idelio.
Alapitan Angel Jane de los Trinos with honors.
Alapitan Angelica Garcia.
Alapitan April Antareao with honors.
Alapitan Mary Jane Concha.
Alapitan Rica Joyce Badangyo.
Alawigan Jobel Magaway.
Alvarez Angela Maureen Lapada with honors.
Amistad Saiji de la Cruz with honors.
Angobong Candy Federico.
Apan Janina Ann Ruiz with honors.
Aldo Christine Joy Santos with high honors.
Aribay Cherny Daran.
by Sandara Daran with honors.
Asingayan Christine Carang with honors.
Astudillo Maria Veronica Guillab with honors.
Avila Quizame Lumawig with honors.
Bakani Carol Kin Morta with honors.
Bakay Carmina Guzman.
Bakay Jasmine Planas with honors.
Bakay Marlene Aguinaldo.
Badangyo Christine De La Cruz with honors.
Padangyo Jillian Phoebe Cahudo.
Magawisan Crystalline Arban.
Bagay Bayaline Sayongshan.
Malabo Maaltea Castillo.
Malabo Chanel.
Malubar Angela Barreno with honors.
Bandola Naika Nicole Lumawig.
Bakiran Andrea Bianconi Dalupang.
Bakiran Angel Nicole Fugaba.
Bakiran Mayan Magari.
Bakiran Mercy Difas Umakan.
Bakiran Mary Ann Mastraba.
Barbella J. Maros Balagat.
Bailon si Zaina Claire Santos with honors.
Baisa Dimple Afunay.
Binalay April Joy Talosig.
Binalay Marvic Reyes with honors.
Bondok Valerie Lapay.
Bracamonte Jennifer Lumawig with honors.
Bukad Baby Shane Rico.
Kabadu Clarice Asingayan.
Kabadu Gigi Bakay with honors.
Kabasag Jaira Rose Poblete with honors.
Kabawatan Marjorie Bulse.
Cacho Zandi Forto with honors.
Atorna Norgeline Lumawi.
Kaligiran Nicole Abaya with honors.
Kaligiran Roxanne Panaga.
Kantor Lovely Gatan.
Harag Leia Malena.
Carbonel Marinel Tagalog.
Carvajal Christine Joy Guzman.
Carvajal Jomari Ramos.
Carvajal Rachel Garro.
Castillejo Catherine Kate Cabasag with honors.
Castillo Haisi Takad.
Katbagan Joanna Corpus.
Katu Erika Rico.
Collado Althea Nicole Claro.
Komisaryo Kimberly Guillaume.
Concha Madeline Madawi.
Concha Maika Dio.
Corpus Anna Marie Gatira.
Corpus Cristaliza Guillaume.
Cristobal Christine Joyce Andres with honors.
Urugan Gisimi Advincula.
Dabo Angelina Guillaume with honors.
Daliri Ivkate Dumalag.
Dalupang Princess Anne Agkawili.
Kapena Catherine Mascraba.
Dayag Juani Francisco with honors.
De Guzman Ma Cristina Alam,
De Leon Rachel Iglesias,
De La Cruz Jenaline Farto,
De La Cruz Shari Anapi,
De Los Santos Maricon Magaru,
De Muray Sandara Lagos with honors,
De Roca Noemi Alingon,
Diaz Maricel Tolentino,
Dizon Natasha May Farto,
Doliente Precious Gail Kabilangan,
Domingo J.V. Duga,
Domingo Jeneline Soriano,
Domingo Joy Kaingitan,
Domingo Mariela Diwa,
Dugay Cherry Sagadraka,
Enriquez Precious Pedraza,
Hermido Nida Lama,
Esposo Hana Andres,
Estrada Francine Nicole Ambrea,
Eugenio Maricar Lumawig with high honors,
Eugenio Marimay Santos,
Favores Camille Banguel with honors,
Fajardo Rochelle Valen Bilog,
Feriol Camille Bayucan with honors,
Ferrer Princess Joy Rico,
Flores Juvelin Tagakay,
Oliante Zaila Pearl Ramos,
Porto Kimberly Malanao,
Porto Cristel Abad,
Porto Christine Fugaban with honors,
Porto Rosemary Silva,
Gabriel Gwynbel Urel Ashuela with honors,
Gabuyo Jasmine Machas,
Galano Kim Princess Ganon,
Galupo Angel Faith Cuenta with honors,
Gamas Catherine Vidal with honors,
Gamad Maylin Bawa,
Gangan Shiralen Privaldos with honors,
Gannaban Irish Aribay with honors,
Gandaban Jonabel Beltran,
Kazingan Hanali Esperanzate with honors,
Giwo Charis Lucas with honors,
Giwo Claudette Antaridona with honors,
Giwo Felicity Cuenta,
Giwo Jasmine Francisco,
Giwo Justin May Alapitan with honors,
Giyab Syria Rica Lumawi with honors,
Gumatay Josa Angeline Lumawig,
Gubiran Lloyd Joy Leonor with honors,
Ibanez Christine Paula Curugan,
Ibarra Venus Balya,
Jacinto Jasmine Piano,
Labrador Marinela Lira Barabat with honors,
Labuguen Mary Joyce Cariaga,
Dalantan Jennifer Sanchez,
Laman Ira Joy Acera,
Laman Angel Adriano with honors,
Laman Maris Barawidan,
Langkita Gemaline Baroga,
Langkita Kimberly Forto,
Lino Reynalyn Giyab,
Limon Jessica Nathalie Kayan,
Lozano Maxine May Tumalva, with honors.
Lugo Danica May Flores, with honors.
Lugo Ivy Marie Kinagoran, with honors.
Lugo Lucky Ayesha Grape,
Lugo Tony Ross Cuenta,
Lumawig Bea Bianca Quines,
Lumawig JB Isao,
Lumawig Margaret Denguray, with honors.
Lumawig Pauline Grace Espiritu,
Magbayad Casey Tumaliwan, with honors.
Maborang Tesalonica Binalay, with honors.
Makatugal Angelica Modanza,
Makatugal Camille Ross Eligido,
Makatugal Janelle Legaspi,
Makatugal Marjorie Soriano,
Maki Ricolin Lim Lozano,
Makutay Nicofer Tarayaw,
Madriaga Joanna Bakay,
Magaru Sally Jane Laman,
Malana Jona Asuncion,
Malanao Nicole Angela Laddaray,
Mamawag Princess Giyab,
Managelod Angel Lipi,
Managelod Clear Ann Manalo, with honors.
Managelod Crimsy Banyaga,
Managelod Banilin Balunsat,
Managelod MJ Zipagan,
Managelod Saylin Lugo,
Manalo Iza Angelica Mamawag, with honors.
Manalo Joyce Laman,
Manalo Marjorie Reyes,
Manalo Sherlyn Joy Domingo,
Manangan Kathleen Manalay,
Manayan Fatima Forto,
Manuel Indiros de la Cruz, with honors.
Manuel Marites Vinarao, with honors.
Mariag Rubian Manalo,
Marchan Eliza Keith Arapio, with honors.
Maspraba Antonia Bagain,
Masigdo Elizabeth Dayag,
Siddo Joy Sagadraga,
Mata Jermarie Alapitan,
Mateo Maivet Bakiran,
Machas Jenian Maribay,
Mongolio Riza Sanchez, with honors.
Mondragon Pauline Ann Tumamaw,
Montes Alexis Domingo, with honors.
Narag RB Malate, with honors.
Narag Rizalin Gambol,
Ochoa Trisha Asingayan, with honors.
Ang Samantha Nicole Laura,
Ortiz Luis Ira May Albano,
Pagaora Michelle Grace Ubat,
Pagulayan Angelica Dawag, with honors.
Alatan Danica Binalay, with high honors.
Palataw Rochelle Ann Giyab,
Palogan Kenneth Desiree Galap, with honors.
Palogan Lorifer Aribay, with honors.
Papa Cassandra Mia Ruiz,
Papa Richelle Ann Bantillo,
Pascual Noreen Tia Soledad Garcilian,
Pazibugan Aiza Gumabay,
Hechay Harshel Katembo,
Pineda Cristina Basig with honors,
Pepita Reynawel,
Punzalan Honey Grace Maborang with honors,
Ilang Jonalyn Barina with honors,
Kines Jingjing Aparaso,
Rabina Cariziel Patrono with honors,
Ramirez Jendi Bona Mendoza,
Ramos Luis Jane Oliva,
Ramos Mel Victoria Madawi,
Republica May Ann Amistad,
Reyes Elizabeth Bakiran with honors,
Rico Mechi Jane Rodriguez,
Rivera Irene Grace Gamad with honors,
Ujal Princess Joanna May Balya with honors,
Rodriguez Mary Joy Bagay,
Rodriguez Cyrene Desiree Zambrano with honors,
Ropan Karil Joy Simon,
Roban Kailome Simon,
Rosales Margaret Badangio,
Ruar Maricris Dabo,
Sabado Valerie Tamayo with honors,
Sabate Cindy Marie Nicole Alzate,
Sabong Girly Ann Manara with honors,
Salas Christine Joy Olivar,
Salvador Alaisa Kubangbang with honors,
Zambrano Eliza Carona,
Sanchez Rubilin Torres with honors,
Santiago Erica Pagulayan,
Sarambao Nicole Abad,
Sarmiento Rosel Balya with honors,
Seneca Lorea Taginod,
San Baby Joy Tumolva,
Sun Jovi Tumolva,
Taguba Jenaline Bautista,
Alapitan Colleen Ashley Cappuccino,
Taginod Lovely Pagirigan,
Taginod Rovilin Quinones,
Tagura Florence Kate Tumolva,
Kalosik Joan Correg,
Tamang Nelia Galupo,
Tamang Onelia Shamay Magno with honors,
Tama April Joy Braga,
Tama Rochelle Ana Marie Espano,
Andayu Jumea Laman,
Tandok Trisha Balao with honors,
Telan Angela Agustin,
Tumbali Marilyn de Guzman with honors,
Tumolva Jamie Ann Basilio,
Tumolva Lenlen Agustin,
Tumolva Rose Pazipugan,
Tupil Hazel Laman,
Gadan Crizet Tandayu,
Ugadan Laika Jane Balete, Ugadan Quincy May Calye with honors,
Gadan Queen Kate Calye with honors, Macam Dulce Giyag with honors.
Villa Castin Micah Flor Bulawan.
Williamor Joan Gumatag with honors.
Gratitude is a sense of gratefulness for the respectable things that we have acknowledged. To convey her words of gratitude, let us all lend our ears to Maricar L. Eugenio with high honors.
Do not be afraid to run the race that is set before you. A teacher once said this to me. Today, we are here to witness the completers who will receive hard-earned certificate of completion. It is a sign of true courage which has brought us this far. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the people who stayed with us and ran with us in our tracks. To our faculty, staff headed by our very hardworking secondary school principal, Dr. Fabio M. McCalling Jr., who dedicatedly offered their services and taught us the value of life. We are grateful that you have become our unbreakable sword in pursuit of knowledge. The pandemic has emotionally shattered us all and affected our lives, but you have given us the opportunity to learn despite the situation. Your efforts to reach each of our students to mold their characters and skills for the past 4 years will not be put in vain. To the parents and guardians who willingly supported us every step towards our dreams, here we are, dedicating the success to you. You have witnessed our devastating moments, but you never fail to support and encourage us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. Especially to my mama and papa for being the best parents. To our friends who laughed with us and completed this journey with joy, cried with us when science and math are too complicated to understand, thank you for lending your shoulders and making our 4 years in junior high school memorable. To those people who meant to teach us life lessons, we are grateful for the experiences. Above all, to our Heavenly Father who watches over us and listening to our prayers, we are grateful to you, dear God, for everything. My fellow completers, what are the things that your junior high school journey has taught you? I hope that the good lessons will remain deep with your hearts. Let us always remember the teachings and learning we have gained in our beloved alma mater. We are forever grateful for being part of this school, the TUMAUINI National High School. And as we embark our new journey, join me. You and I can enter the stadium together. While we run for a while on the oval track, you and I can receive energy from the crowd. They will inspire us to run faster and will more confidence, not only in the stadium, but also out on the open road until we make it to the finish line. To God be all the glory.
In every unforgettable moment of one's existence, there is always a song that represents feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to the Computers Moving Up song to be led by Rodolfo M. Accio with high honors, together with Angela Maureen L. Alvarez with honors, and JMM Acoba with honors.
Nasubukan niyo na bang mangarap? Ako? Oo. Pero biglang nahinto. Nagulat ang lahat sa biglaang pagtigil ng mundo. Mga pangarap ko'y biglang naglaho. Mga pangarap ko'y tuluyan na ngang isinuko.
Isa lang akong simpleng mag-aral. Nangangarap ng 4 na sulok ng silid-aralan ay muling matungtungan. Mga tunog ng kaluskos ng tisa sa pisara ay nais muling mapakinggan. Ang pagbuhos ng chalk sa tuwing pinapagpag ang eraser dahil si Ma'am, ako na naman ang inutusan.
Mga merienda sa kantin na tunay ngang nakakahalina. Mga activities ng school na totoong napakasaya at hubugin ka. Pero, ang mga bagay na ito ay tuluyan nang naglaho. Naglaho ng parang bula. Kagaya ng mga ngiti na noon ay araw-araw namin na ipapakita.
Wala na. Tuluyan ng di masilayan dahil sa kapirasong maskara na buong labi ay tinakpan. Tulad ng saya sa paaralan, nakalimutan na nga ng tuluyan. Dahil ang paaralan na tinuring naming pangalawang tahanan, ngayon ay parang isang kwadradong karton na walang laman. At hindi na lugar ng karunungan at kaalaman, kundi lugar ng katahimikan. Oo, isang nakakabinging katahimikan.
Umikot na nga ang mundo namin sa module at internet. Tulad ng pag-ikot-ikot ng maliit na bilog dahil sa mabagal na internet. Sa pagkikipag-usap sa mga taong tila robot ang boses na nakakulong sa computer. Sa mga online class naming tila parang rebulto ang nasa screen ko. Nanigas na naman si Sir. Teka, nilapit ng mga mata sa screen, sinilip ang mga kahon-kahon na kaklase. Pati rin pala sila. So anong ibig sabihin na naman nito? Ako na naman ng tablado dahil ubos na naman ang load ko.
Pangarap kong makarating sa buwan at lumipad hanggang doon sa kalawakan. Nais kong humabol sa pag-ikot ng mundo, sumabay sa awit ko. Sasakay ako sa aking pangarap, basta't ang kasama ko'y ikaw. May liwanag, sasakay ako sa aking pangarap hanggat ang laman ng puso ko ikaw. May liwanag.
May isang nananalangin sa tuwing gabi. Hinahangad na sana ako ay mapansin. Humahabol lang sa pag-ikot ng mundo, sumabay sa awit ko. Sasakay ako sa aking pangarap, basta't ang kasama ko'y ikaw. May liwanag, sasakay ako sa aking pangarap hanggat ang laman ng puso ko ikaw. May liwanag.
Sumabay na nga kami sa paulit-ulit na pag-ikot ng mundo. Tulad ng routine naming na tila walang sawang nauulit dahil sa pagkakakulong namin sa mundong ayaw naming malulong. Ngunit lahat ng pagsubok na ito ay ating kinaya sa tulong ni ate at kuya, lolo at lola, mga kaibigan, si ama at ang mapasensya kong ina. Nasulyapan ng bawat isa ang pinagdaanan ng bawat mag-aaral. Naintindihan ng ating mga magulang na di biro ang mga pagsubok sa paaralan na ating pinapasan.
Ganito man ang nangyari, marami pa ring magagandang turo ang dala ng pandemya. Mas lalo kaming nakapag-banding ng aming pamilya. Nagkaroon ng oras sa bawat isa. Makabagong estilo ng pag-aaral gamit ang module at ang teknolohiya. Natutong maging independent sa distance learning. At na-realize at sinubok kung gaano talaga kagusto ang pangarap mo. Bibitaw ka ba? O ipagpapatuloy mo?
Sasagay ako sa aking pangarap, basta't ang kasama ko'y ikaw. May liwanag. Sasagay ako sa aking pangarap, hanggat ang laman ng puso ko ikaw. May liwanag. Sasagay ako sa aking pangarap, basta't ang kasama ko'y ikaw. May liwanag. Sasagay ako sa aking pangarap, hanggat ang laman ng puso ko ikaw. May liwanag.
Batang K-12, halina, sama-sama tayong saya at kampihin ang ating pangarap. Walang makakapigil, walang maaawat. Basta't kasama ko ikaw, ikaw, may liwanag.
That concludes the program. God bless and good luck, movers, for the succeeding phases of your life. May the wisdoms and teachings of your alma mater always endure your hearts, minds, and soul. Carry on and start a new beginning.